Hey guys, I am about to get interviewed, or a radio interview actually, and I'm going to, well, first let me crank this up, make sure volume, and make sure you guys can hear me. This is impromptu. A radio station wants to talk about cooking and uh, got a hold of me, and I am about to call in. You guys can hear me. This is impromptu. Let me turn this down. Radio station. All right. So I'm just going to call into the radio, put them on speakerphone if I can. Uh, if anybody chimes in, cool. If y'all don't chime in, y'all can see this later. um, Let me call it in. There it is. Hey, Christy, how you doing? Hey, Elisa, I'm getting ready to call into a phone-in interview for a radio station. If you guys can see the link, I hope you guys can get it. It wasn't working for me, but let's try this. Put it on speakerphone. Hey, KT, how you doing? This is Daddy Cooks.
Hey, hold on 1 second. Let me get the mic set up.
All right, brother. I hope you guys can hear this. Hello, man, FJ. How you doing, brother? What's up, Frank? I'm getting ready to do a radio interview with KALA. He's on speakerphone, so waiting to see how this goes.
39 seconds, buddy.
39 seconds. All right, man. Appreciate you. I got you on speakerphone over here. Good. Thank you, Chrissy. Can you hear the phone?
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Yeah, check this out. It is your boy, DJ KT in the AM. Man, and I got a lot of stuff going on, man. Getting ready for the school year, And, we're trying to find these quick meals, so I was searching through the internet, man. And there's everything internet. I was checking out the internet, and I found this website that really helps me with my meals. I mean, they got crock pot meals, they got beer can chicken, and it's all real fast and simple, and it's like family meals. And, down south, I love family meals. So right now, I got on the phone with me right now is the owner of Daddy Cooks, man. It's a great YouTube site, man. Great meals and everything. And it really helps me when I'm preparing meals for my family and I. So I got Mr. Riddick on from Daddy Cooks. Daddy Cooks. I'm going to say hello to the people.
Hello, everybody. KT got a hold of me. He told me that he struggles with cooking, and he informed me that he checked out my YouTube channel, Daddy Cooks, and learns a thing or two. And then he contacted me and asked me if I want to come on. I really appreciate it, KT.
Yeah, man, and I love this stuff, man. And I like that you do exotic foods. You do foods outside of the country, but some of that's from your military background, correct?
This is true. When I was in the military, I traveled a lot, and now that I'm retired, I still travel a lot. I work in the Middle East, and I go all over the place, and I see things, and I got interested in food that way, and now I just experiment and learn and teach as I go along.
All right, man, I'm loving it, man. Thank you for your service, man, and thank you for the meals, too. Man, we're going to come back with you in about 10 or 15 minutes, and we want you to give us some updates on people like me that want to go and real busy, or maybe 3 quick meals that we can do, whether it be a crock pot or something I can come home and cook about 10 minutes, and we want you to give us a meal that's on a Saturday. It's like entertaining, like you can sit outside and do this and stuff. So can you do that, Daddy Cook?
I sure can.
Okay, we're going to have you back on in about play some music. So we're going to get that going, and I'm going to get right back with you. But just stand by on the phone. Let me get these advertisers out there for music.
Will do, KT. Will do.
Yeah, this is your boy. See, man, I love this thing, man. It's not that I love to cook. I just have to cook because, you know, I got kids and they're teenagers and they eat like grown folks. Y'all know how that is. But right now, man, I'm playing some old school, man. I'm going to play some. It's not the old school the other days. That's one of my favorite songs. It's by Ambrosia, the biggest part of me. I hope you guys like it. And as I said before, this is KALA Davenport Quiet City, and I am your host with most DJ in the AM. I'm filling in for DJ Tracy. I'll be followed by DJ MC today on Feel Good Tuesday. Ambrosia is the biggest part of me, biggest part of KT. All right, Ranger.
Yeah. We good?
Hello? All right. Yeah, so what we're going to do when we come back, if you can run me down about 3 meals real quick, and then say I'll ask you, well, how can other people find your thing? I'm going to say I was just strolling through the internet and I found it. How can other people say it? And then you can give your YouTube channel and your what other social media that you want people to contact you by.
Cool. Too easy.
Okay, so if 7-11, call back at 7:20, and we'll do that.
Just call you back at 7:20?
Yeah.
Will do.
Let's see what's standing. Talk to me for 10 minutes.
Well, no, because actually, man, I got a live feed going on. My folks are looking at me talking to you. So I'll call you back in about 10.
Okay, cool.
All right, brother. Peace. There you go. That's the first segment. I wasn't ignoring you guys. You know, I'm trying to network and do my thing. This radio station's out of Illinois. And hey, I thought that was cool. I know I couldn't give an advance notice because hell, it kind of hit me in a surprise. So how's everybody doing? I got about 9 minutes before I call back into the radio station. So what's going on? Oh, here, let me go down the line. Let me say my good mornings to everybody. I already spoke to Christy, Lisa, Charlie Smoking Barbecue. Hey, Charlie, I saw that video that you did, man. I really, really appreciate it. Burgers look good too, brother. I really appreciate the shout out. Lowman FJ, what up, Frank? Christy says you can see. Yes, you can hear us. All right. Antonio Anderson, good morning. Yeah, thank you, man. Hey, see what I can do, You have to, what are you talking about, Lawman? You have to try the live feed? Hey, it took me a little bit to figure out how to do it, but it's not that difficult. Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, William Logan. Charlie Price, any plans for doing baked beans and coleslaw? I won't get those done before, guys. I'm going back to Parts Unknown shortly. I'm not going to say exactly when. I do have like 3 videos that I'm going to take back with me and edit and release from over there. I might try to squeeze in one more before I go. So, you know, when I get back, you know, I do have a company that is sending me a sous vide thing. And I'm also affiliate. They gave me an affiliation. So while I'm over there in Parts Unknown, obviously sous vide is just cooking with hot water, Ziploc bags and stuff like that. So I'm going to be experimenting with that and shooting those videos while I'm at Parts Unknown. So I will still be shooting videos. They'll just be a little bit more crude than when I do at home. What 3 meal ideas am I going to give them? One, very, very simple. One, Christy, box of macaroni and cheese and can of tuna. It's like a really quick tuna casserole. That's going to be really, really quick. Another one, I'm just going to joke and just say peanut butter and jelly. And then you can add, you know, whatever. Some people add bacon. Some people add freaking bananas, you know. I'm going to joke around with that one. And the last one, I think, would be, what would be a third one? A third one. Hey, Kendall, how you doing? Lloyd, what's going on, brother? What would be a third? Something quick, something simple. Let's go with a, something easy. You know what? We'll just go with a grilled cheese. You start with a grilled cheese sandwich. If you throw in ham, it's a grilled ham and cheese. You throw in some tuna, you got a tuna melt. So I'll go with those 3. Something simple. Logan said, "What my gourmet hamburger?" Well, he says something simple and quick that people can cook. I can't go can't get too complicated with them. He says a stuffed burger, fried bologna. Yeah, those would be something really quick. Good morning. Be safe when gone. Thank you, Genevieve. Love that name. Thank you, Genevieve. All right, I got about 5 more minutes before I call in. I'm pretty quick when it comes to, yeah, spaghetti would be awesome. Yeah, spaghetti would be awesome. You can also throw in, you know what? I'm just going to go with good old-fashioned pasta. You can make a marinara sauce or a red sauce, and you got freaking spaghetti. You can make a white sauce. You got an Alfredo. You can throw in seafood. Thank you, Tom. That'll be my third one. Simple and easy. So, let me see. What did I say the first one was? Ham and cheese, spaghetti or pasta, and I think I said, help me out, guys. What did I say was the first one? Oh, and the macaroni and cheese mixed in with some tuna or something like that. I better write that down before I forget on the radio. Mac and cheese. I got 4 more minutes. Mac and cheese. I'll remember that. Mac and cheese. I said grilled cheese, and I'll elaborate on that, and pasta. Because pasta comes in various different shapes, and you could add different sauces and blah, 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 blah. Watch my first video next week. Okay, I will, Tom. Just shoot me a link, guys. Just let me know. Just let me know. Pasta and question mark. Cool. Hey, Nicholas, Mr. Stanko. I hope I pronounced that right. Nicholas Stanko. It's the taco man. He's the one who sent me the, I believe the taco stands, I believe you call them. What is it? So we can put the web, type it on in, Nicholas, tacostand.com, taco. I don't have a card on me. Type it in for me, brother. Carrie P. Hey, Carrie P. Hey, Jimmy Bear. Yeah, what's going on, guys? What's happening now is I just did the first portion of a, need more light. I did the first portion of a radio interview. I'm getting ready to call them back in about 3 minutes. Taco Rack. I'm sorry, Nicholas. Taco Rack. I think it's tacorack.com. Nicholas, correct me if I'm wrong. I got a video on using them. Matter of fact, that video I did soft shell blue crab tacos. I use his taco racks. I used them my way. But yeah, check him out, guys. I mean, check that video out, and then it has Nicholas Stanko's information. Actually, I put up his business card and his information if you guys want to try them out. Jimmy, Thailand's still good? You know, I've never been. I'd like to go. If I ever get to Thailand, man, you have to show me around. I got another minute. TacoRack.com, guys. Go to TacoRack.com. They're sturdy, they're strong, they're versatile, and they look. I'm doing commercials. Kendall says she's doing her Taco Rack video today. All right. So hey, if you need to shoot her some information, shoot her a message in the Head Chef Mom message thingy, and if you got anything specific that, if I may, Kendall, I'm sorry for chiming in. If there's anything specific you want mentioned, I think that would be helpful. Give me a suggestion on what you want me to cook next. All right, hold on, Charlie. I'll call in about another minute. And we'll continue on with this, guys. I won't be ignoring you. I'm just going to call in again. Oh, snap. Come on now. Can't be late. All right. Good morning, Texas Style Cuisine. I'm calling back into the radio. Hey, KT, this is Daddy Cooks.
Okay, guys, this is 88.5 KALA. And it is your host, DJ. This is 88.5 KALA. And it is your host, DJ KT in the AM. Man, we got a lot of great stuff going on this morning. But the main thing we're talking about this morning, because it's getting ready to start, some people have already started, correct? We're going to talk about back to school. And back to school, you know, every time we get to go back to school, my kids leave for the summer. So soon as school year starts, we had this big family meeting. Nothing ever comes out of it. But we talk about our goals and what we're going to do for the school year, what sports they're going to participate in. And so, you know, because we got to work out and balance schedules and stuff. And part of that balancing schedules is like balancing meals. So I was on the internet, man. I was trying to find a way to balance making healthy meals and making healthy meals that were done quick, because my kids are kind of like me, very active, and we're all over the place. So it's like when they get out of school at 4 or 5 or finish the stuff, it's like we're all over the place. So I don't want to feed them hamburger helper every day, though it is good, especially with fish. But I want to send them some healthy meals, but I gotta incorporate the time. So what I did, I got on the internet and I found this YouTube channel that really helps you, and he goes step by step. And I got him here with me today. His name's Philip Riddick. He's coming from Fayetteville, North Carolina. So he's going to talk a little bit. He's going to tell us like 3 quick, easy meals for parents on the go that got kids that are very active. What's up, Aaron? So right now, Daddy Cook, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. Can you tell us 3 quick meals that we can make at home for our kids if we're on the go?
I sure can. I can do you one better. I'm going to give you 3, and out of these 3, they're also versatile. All right. First one, mac and cheese out the box. Cook it as the directions say, and then throw in some tuna. You got you something really close to a tuna casserole. Mac and cheese and tuna.
Mac and cheese and tuna. I would have never thought of that.
Exactly.
That's like a tuna casserole. So you just get mac and cheese, make it however you make it out of the box or from scratch, and then once that's done, you just mix in the tuna. Stir it up, and I'm a pepper guy. Put in a little pepper, and you got tuna casserole. Quick, easy meal. Kids will love it. Anything else, Daddy Cooks?
Along with that, you can brown up some hamburger meat and do the same thing. So you got 2 meals out of the same mac and cheese.
Oh, and man, this is amazing. So I would have never thought of this. Make up some ground beef and stir it up and mix it up, or ground turkey, I imagine, and mix it up. And with that same mac and cheese, just put that in there, and then you got the hamburger, man. So you got 2 meals in one making. So you can make that on a Sunday, and that'll get you through Monday and Tuesday.
That's right.
Wednesday, we have dinner at church. But one more meal, Daddy Cooks.
All right, one more meal. Okay, I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you 2. A good old-fashioned grilled cheese. If you make a grilled cheese, you throw some tuna in there. Now you got yourself a tuna melt.
Oh, same thing. Grilled cheese. Make a grilled cheese sandwich, and that could get boring. Throw some tuna in there, and you got a grilled tuna melt. And you can do that all on your griddle, on your stove.
That's right.
5 minutes.
That's right. You can throw in some ham. You can throw in some tomatoes. Grilled cheese is very versatile. Okay.
Grilled cheese. So what he's saying is you can throw in ham, tomatoes, several other things, and that's a quick, easy meal for parents on the go.
That's
all
right.
We got time for one more Daddy Cooks, and then we tell them how to get in contact with you.
Okay, one more. Pasta. Pasta is all the same. They just got different shapes. Some are like little bowls. Some of them are long. Fettuccine spaghetti. You make a red sauce out of the jar, you got spaghetti. You get a white sauce out of the jar, you got a fettuccine. You throw in some cheese. So pasta, don't forget about how versatile pasta can be. Throw in some vegetables, and you can swap that up.
Man, that's amazing. Hey, make some pasta, and all you got to do is get the different sauces. You can have chicken, Alfredo. You can have spaghetti. It's just, you can make a big thing of pasta, and then each day you can just pull out a different sauce, and you got a totally different meal. And your kids won't even know unless you tell them that. They think you've been in the kitchen all day while they was at school.
Bingo.
Man, those are some great ideas. How can, because we only have a certain amount of time on the radio, how can someone reach your thing to get these ideas? Because we really want to help single parents out, or both parents are working, or there's just a person on the go. Some of those things will even work for a single person that's just really busy.
Well, the easiest way to get a hold of me is to just go to YouTube and just do a search for Daddy Cooks. DADDYCOOKS, Daddy Cooks, and I should pop up. Also, the same thing on Facebook.
On my Facebook page and my website, so people can contact you there, so they'll get your information. I'll put your website, your YouTube, and any other contact information, and I'll tag you in it so people know how to get in touch with you, man. Thanks, Daddy Cooks. I really appreciate it. But for the dads on the go, Daddy Cooks, hey, make sure you guys get out there and check it out. Single moms, if you're on the go, he gave us some great ideas. I have those ideas on my Facebook page and on my website, so you guys check it out. Hey, Daddy Cook, it's been great. I have you on again, too. Hopefully one day you can fly in and bring some meals so I can sample them.
No doubt, no doubt.
All right, take care. I'll talk to you soon, brother.
Take care, KT. Take care.
And I think I'm going to try that pasta today.
All right, brother. Be safe.
Thanks a lot. Oh, man. So
Done. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for that pasta idea. All right. Did you guys hear any of that? Or did you just hear me? All right. Daddy Cooks. Stanko, work with growing channels, other people. Yep. Christy, I see you. Tacos, tacos, tacos. Thank you for it. Okay, Charlie. William McCoy tried to find bronze cut pasta, i.e. dies. Great interview. Thank you, Elise. Appreciate it. You guys heard it. You can hear it? Nice. There it is. We'll see what happens, man. Maybe I might get some subscribers out of that, or maybe somebody hear that on the radio and be like, ooh, that was pretty innovative. He came with that real fast. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I guess I'll stay on. I just wanted to share that. Like I said, I didn't announce this prior. Now the sun's going to in my face. I didn't announce this prior because it happened really, really fast. But I also wanted to share. So, hey, it is what it is. Daddy Cooks we blowing up. Jimmy, how did I learn to cook? Good question. When I was in the military years ago, I was here at Fort Bragg, part of 82nd Airborne 82nd Airplane Gang, still jumping out of planes and stuff. My mother-in-law took ill. So Kim, my wife, she went down. They were in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Anyway, they went down there. She went down there. I couldn't go because I was in the military and I was working. And she was gone for a couple of months. About a month, 3 weeks, maybe 6 weeks, something like that. And hell, you can only eat so much freaking bologna, man. Ramen gets old, peanut butter and jelly. But back in those days, there wasn't no Food Network. But what we did have was PBS and the public broadcasting system. And on PBS, station, and what they had was Julia Child. What they had was Emeril Lagasse when he was young. They had a guy called the Frugal Gourmet. Real quirky guy. Actually had a beard kind of like my white guy, kind of bald on the top. But anyway, I would watch those shows, and it just was kind of easy to me. I'd listen to them, and the recipes didn't seem complicated. I was like, oh shit, I could do that. Oh hell, I could do that. And I started cooking a little bit more and more. And then as years went by, my wife, she was. He's so showing my age. You know them shows, don't you? Texas Style Cuisine. My wife was working 2 jobs at the time because we weren't always as prosperous as we are now. And Thanksgiving was coming up, and she was beat. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to surprise her. Justin Wilson, exactly. He was there. I gave her own tea. Yep, he was one of those shows as well. Thank you, Tom. And I got up early, and I decided I was going to do Thanksgiving dinner. And I did. I did the turkey. I did the ham. I did she had already cleaned the greens and stuff the day before. That's a process. So I did the greens. I did everything. Hog mouse chitlins. I did freaking stuffing. I did all of that. And she slept. And by the time she got up, dinner was ready. And she was amazed. I felt really good about myself. I didn't cook as good then as I do now. But I said, wow, that's the first time I ever did a whole Thanksgiving dinner. And then from that point, the next year, then I did Christmas. And then now holidays are mine. All right. We all work out in the kitchen, but most, turkeys and all that big cooking is mine. When I'm home, I do, out of the cooking, I do the majority of the cooking just because I like to. Kim can cook. She just doesn't like to. So that's how I started cooking. I'm trying to find out how long I've been on here. I don't want to waste you guys' time. 31 people in here. Hey, guys, thanks for coming. I really appreciate you guys' support. Got to be a timer on here somewhere. Am I missing it? Well, I don't want to be clicking nothing because I don't want to make y'all disappear. So, anywho, PBS was lifeline for a lot of yeah, and then and well, I don't want to. Never mind, I'm not going that way. Oh, Jean Pepin, I remember him too. You're right. We real cool. Yeah, and that's a cool name. I think was his name Jean or Jacques Pepin. Yeah, the French guy. I think the name of the show was The French Chef. I think it was. Yeah, I would watch them guys, and that's how I learned. Big J says, he's Big J. What up, Jay? What's going on, brother? Got 29 in here. Anyway, guys, if you got a couple quick questions, thank you, Grill Top Experience. Thank you, sir. If you guys got a couple quick questions, I'll answer them, and then I'll shut this down. Those of you that just came in, you guys can watch this in the backside once it turns into a video. I just did a radio interview with a radio station, and it was excited, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So cool. Oh yeah, Graham Kerr, the Gallatin Gourmet. I remember him too. But those are the shows that got me going. Those are the ones that got me going. And then, like some of you heard in the interview, my travels, tasting different food, trying different food, seeing different cuisine and cultures. You notice that I don't have a barbecue channel. Okay, some of the barbecue channels are way bigger than mine because they do barbecue. I don't have a barbecue channel. I have a cooking channel because I don't do just barbecue. I do whatever interests me, really. Whatever interests me. All right, Jimmy Berry. How old am I? I am 50, the big 50. I'm 50 years young. What's my favorite thing to cook and why? Texas style cuisine. Seafood. I like cooking seafood just because, one, seafood is really, really exotic. You can go really extreme. I've done squid, I've done octopus, I've done conch. My girls really like to experiment. Not all of them want to experiment with everything, but yeah, my girls really have a diverse and interesting palate. They kind of like what I like. The reason is that because it's interesting and so diverse and it's fast. Seafood, as you know, seafood cooks very, very, very fast. It's expensive, but it cooks very fast. What should you smoke next, brother? Have you done a loin? Try doing a loin, a pork loin. They're dense. You got to be careful with it. You don't want to dry that bad boy out. There's not a lot of fat in a loin. There's a lot of fats on the outside, not on the inside. Yeah, try smoking a loin, man. Try smoke it like a roast. Don't smoke it till it's pulled apart, because the difference between pulled pork, difference between a pulled pork and a pork roast is internal temperature. All right, you stop cooking it about 165, 170, you got yourself a roast. You can slice it. You keep cooking it until you get it to 199, 200, 205, then you got pulled pork. That's the only difference between a pork roast and pulled pork. If you're talking about butts and picnics and stuff like that. Anthony Goings, is there anything I wouldn't cook? Not yet. If I get my hands on it, I'll damn sure try it. Asian food, love Asian food. If you go through, you'll notice that I do have some Asian dishes. I love seafood too, Elisa. Snake or monkey? I've eaten snake and monkey, believe it or not. I've eaten snake in training, and I've eaten monkey in Panama. So yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, if you look through my videos, I got one eating balut. My earlier videos were taste tests. Me and my friend, well, my boss, when we were in Kuwait, go back and look at some of those. We were tasting all kind of stuff. Like lamb nuts, he got me by surprise once. Yeah, go look at that stuff. Can you do red snapper and scallops? I did do a scallop video. If you go back and look, I did a scallop. I think it was a rum sauce or something like that. And red snapper, I think I did red snapper too. I think I did salt encrusted red snapper. But yeah, I need to do more fish. Love seafood. This is Tom Henneman. Love seafood. I've been told if it swims, I'll eat. He'll eat it, but there cannot be a head on it, and cannot try crawling off my plate. See, I'm not worried about the head, and I ain't really about crawling off my plate because I just grab it and put it back on. I like sushi and things like that. You got it with apricot glaze. Oh, you're talking about that, Charlie? You talking about that loin? Try it, man. Shoot me a message if you got the video when you set the video up. Elizabeth Harmon, I've been spreading the word out here about you. Not saying you need the help. I need the help. Elizabeth Harmon, spread the word. I need the help. And Kay, have I ever cooked goat? I have. I got a curry goat video. I'd like to get I wish I could get a goat leg, or I've done lamb leg. You know, game meats would really be cool if I can get a hold of that. I've cooked rattler a few times. Not bad. See, you can get that. There's a store around here that has a lot of exotic meats and stuff. If I can get a hold of it, I'll damn. Ooh, sweetbreads. This store sells sweetbreads, Texas style cuisine. I'm trying to figure out what to do, what to work with, you know, what to cook it with, but I'm working on that one. Do I cook breakfast every day? No, I don't. We're not a really big breakfast family. We kind of eat dinner, what was left over in the morning. So if I'm having lasagna for dinner, I'll probably be eating lasagna for breakfast. Oh, sushi's best when you roll it in cornmeal and fry it. Oh, I didn't think of that. That's a good one. Ooh, that's a good one. All right, let me go back. Oh my God, barbecue goat is awesome. I wish I could try that. Am I caught up? Oh yeah, I am caught up. Barbecue goat's awesome. Jimmy Berry, I only cook KFC and Mickey D. Those are good recipes. Very easy. 2 Chainz in a Way. Hey man, what's going on? What about frog legs? I have a video of frog legs 2 different ways to see if you can look that up. Yeah, I love goat too. Texas style cuisine, sir. I can't keep. What's your real name, man? I can't keep calling you Texas style cuisine. All right, have a good day, Charlie. Take care. Ribs for breakfast is the best. Yes, Tom, it is. What are my favorite spices to cook with? I don't have any favorites when it comes to spices. Yes, I've done octopus, Lloyd. I don't have favorites when it comes to spices. I have combinations. What I do is if I get something that I'm unfamiliar with, like a meat or whatever, or a spice I'm unfamiliar with, first thing I'm gonna do is smell it. We eat with our nose, if that makes any sense. If you smell your spices or your herbs, you'll get a sense of what it's gonna taste like. All right, and then you always can taste it. And then if I feel that that aroma is gonna pair well with what I'm cooking, then I'll add that to my spice mix, or that'll be what I season with, if that makes sense. Okay, Chef, I got you. Chef Johnny. That's right. I couldn't remember it. Chef Johnny is your title. So you are Chef Johnny, sir. I don't know if you're familiar with Chef John Polite. He's also got a YouTube channel. Maybe you guys can, you know, chef to chef. Eel. I have eaten eel sushi, but I've never cooked eel, Kendall. If I get a chance, I damn sure try it. I would definitely try it. All right, guys. Time is 8. It's early. Take a few more questions. I don't want to make these live feeds too long because I don't want to put anybody off. But I sure wish I could see how long. Somebody help me out, man. What time? Where are we at here as far as time? There's got to be a way for me to know how long I've been on this thing. It's live. All right, I'm going by Braille. I'm figuring it out as I go along. All right, guys. 34 minutes. Okay, cool. Hey, someone give me a heads up if I get to 45, Nicholas or anybody. Just say, hey man, you're 45 minutes, and then I'll cut it down from there. Oh, really? You met John Polite? I think he's a great guy. We would talk on the phone for a while. I was helping him out when he first started. Well, I'm helping him out now by shouting him out. I think he's a great guy. For a while, my girls were calling him Uncle John. But Hey, I think he's a great dude. 9:40 my time. You know what? It is 8:40 here. So uh, you're an hour ahead of me, Jimmy Berry. My beef ribs come out tough. Can you give me some pointers? Yes, I can give you pointers on your beef ribs. First of all, to help you out, you can always use a Texas crutch. You can always wrap them with some type of liquid or their own internal juices and low and slow them longer until they tender up. But beef rib, keep in mind that ribs are here. All right, guys. Um, and the ribs are constantly moving on the animal. When you're thinking about cooking big cuts of meat, guys, think about where that piece of meat came off of the animal. All right, y'all do realize that meat don't come from the store only. It's got to come from someplace before that. All right, so if you're cooking a shoulder, that's a load bearing muscle. So obviously that's going to be tough if you don't cook it, low and slow, and you break down them muscle fibers. Ribs are holding up the structure of the things on all fours. So think of where the ribs are. Okay. Uh, so the way to tender them up is low and slow. Don't rush them. If you're trying to cook ribs in like an hour or 2 hours, you're gonna have some tough ass ribs. Ribs for me normally take about 5 hours. Somebody can chime in if you want to, Chef Johnny or somebody. Ribs gonna take me. Pork ribs take about 5 hours. Beef ribs take about the same because they're not as big. You say you get a smaller rack. They're thick. If you get them, I can't get them. I'm in pig country. I'm not in Texas where they have in cow country. But think about the area that the piece of meat came from, and you can determine how muscular that piece of meat is, because that's what you're eating, guys, is muscle. All right, and you have to cook it long enough at a temperature so that it can get tender, those fibers can relax, but also not burn it. So I hope that helped you out, Anthony. We both happen to be in Yellowstone at the same time. That's great, Chef Johnny. Mona Cole, YouTube question. Once you edit your videos and I'm able to preview it, once I edit my videos, yes, when I edit my videos, the question is, once I edit my videos, am I able to preview it before uploading? Yes, I am. I use Cyberlink Power Director 14, I believe. And once I put everything together, I watch my video completely before I even render it. Because putting all the segments together, all the soundtracks, and where I'm cutting and different pieces of footage, then I'm going to watch the whole thing and make sure that it's the way I want before I render. Because at that point, I can still cut more out or add more or change the song. I can do whatever I want. And then I'll watch it again. After I render it, I watch it once again just to make sure that it rendered properly. And then I upload it to YouTube, and I upload it private or unlisted, and then I watch it on YouTube to make sure that it uploaded properly. Then I add all my keywords and all the links to the channels I mentioned and my affiliate links and all that stuff, and then it goes live. I watch my video 2 or 3, 4 times before you guys see it. All right, that's why these live feeds are exciting, because I can't edit. What you get is what you get. All right, 7:40. Oh, all right, Jimmy Bear, you're an hour ahead of me. Okay, I'm an hour behind you. Oh shit, no, I'm not. PM. Oh, that's right, you're in Thailand, dude. It's 7:40 p.m. Well, 7:44 p.m. there. Uh-oh, who's calling me? Hold on, guys. What up, KT? Your boss loved it. Nice. Okay, yeah, man. If I ever head up that way, I'd love to be in the studio, man. I'll come in there. I'll let you know when I'm up there. I'll sit in the studio and talk with you, man. Sure will. Oh yeah, if you got a kitchenette, I'll bring my cameras, man. We can do I'll do a live feed with my folks while I'm talking to you, man. We can do some cooking in the kitchenette and then do the studio thing. Appreciate you, brother. Okay. I'll let you know when I'm back stateside, brother. Thank you, man. Bye. Wow, that was DJ KT. He's like, hey man, freaking his boss loved it. They're getting great feedback from the studio. He's like, freaking when I get back, if we can coordinate it, because he's up in Illinois, if I come up that way, studio time, just sit in the studio. And he said, we got a kitchenette. Hell, I'll bring my cameras. We can be cooking in the back and talking in the front. That's awesome. 13 hours ahead of me, Jimmy. All right, got you. Yeah, that is cool, Christy. That is cool. Wow, I'm glad I got to share that with you guys. I'm glad I got to share that with you guys. A cow is a biological machine invented by humans to turn grass into steak. Exactly. I'm becoming like Michael Reed. He does. I didn't know he did a radio segment. That's cool, Tom Henneman. Hey, here's a joke real quick, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. There was this guy. There was these two people, and I might get the joke messed up. Anyway, there's these two people arguing. One of them was a meat eater, and the other one was a vegetarian. All right, and this is gonna have some foul language, so I hope y'all don't get offended. And they're arguing. The meat eater was talking about, well, I eat meat because that's the way we were back in the primal days, and you got teeth, you're supposed to chew, you got incisors, and meat you're supposed to eat because it's good for you, and that's the way God intended it, or something like that. And then the vegetarian was state his case. Well, your body can't break it down, and we were gatherers, and we should be eating grains, and blah blah blah. And they kept going back and forth, arguing, and the meat eater got frustrated because the other guy was a scientist and he was smarter than him. The meat eater got frustrated, so he didn't have any other answers, so he just slammed his hand on the table. Boom! You know what? He's like, if God didn't intend for us to eat animals, he wouldn't have made them taste so fucking good. I'm sorry. Anyway, that tickles me. Tyler said, if animals were not to be eaten, then why are they made from food? Good one. Hey, Angie, how you doing, Angie? I just did a radio interview. First segment, second segment. That cracks me up. And then they just called me back. DJ KT, he just called me back and said his boss loved it, and they're getting great feedback. And he just invited me when I'm back, if I ever come up that way, which I will, because my father and sister in Chicago. So I'll get up to Illinois, let them know. And he's talking about studio time, just sitting in the studio talking to him. And also maybe I can shoot a YouTube segment in the back because they got a kitchenette. So that's awesome. Tom Henry, vegan is old Indian word for bad hunter. Texas Chef Johnny, vegetarian is old Indian word for bad hunter. They both said the same thing. That's funny. All right, LA people are suckers for tacos, man. Bring your racks. Yes, yes, yes. All right, guys. Where are we looking at time? We have 45 yet? Because I'm gonna cut it off here, guys. I do have a video I need to edit, and someone talking about Asian food. There's two recipes I'm thinking about doing. I'm gonna throw them out. I hope y'all don't steal my idea. One, obviously, my daughter's been on me to do an egg drop soup, so I'll probably try to knock that out in a day or two. And another one, I can't remember the 44 minutes. Okay, thank you, Nicholas. Another recipe, I can't think of the name of it, but it's called Parent and Child. It's an Asian dish. You guys can Google it. It's pretty much chicken pieces that you've cooked or sauteed, and then you add a liquid in there. And then once that's all hot, then you drizzle in some mixed up egg and let that cook. So parent and child. The parent is the chicken and child is the egg. I'm going to do that even if I just do a small portion for myself. So that really sounded interesting. I can't think of the name of the dish. It's an Asian name. But yeah, I'm planning on doing those. Anyway, guys, I think that's it. About 45 minutes. I'm going to keep this short. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Appreciate it, for sharing this special interview thing with me. And I will see you guys when I see you guys. Take care.